Ethereum, the second largest cryptocurrency by market cap, just started cracking its all-time high. It was just right there. And so I thought, hey, I think it would be interesting to approach this cryptocurrency. It's been outperforming Bitcoin over the past year, over the past 12 months, and I want to analyze as fundamentally possible if over the next 12 months, next 24 months, Ethereum could outperform Bitcoin. So let's take a deeper look. A lot of fun in this video. Hey and welcome to today's video. My name is Julian. On my channel, it's all about making you crypto fit. I discuss the beautiful world of decentralization, blockchain, cryptocurrencies, normally Bitcoin. Today, it's all about Ethereum, the second largest cryptocurrency. If you're new to the channel, click the subscribe button, especially if you're interested in those topics. I discuss these regularly, almost every day during the week. I discuss them from a very fundamental point of view. So if you're this kind of investor, you definitely don't want to miss out. And hey, if you're back, welcome back. And hey, I would appreciate you clicking the like button. By the way, the higher you want Ethereum to go, the more you want to click this like button. So I hope you want to support the channel and yeah, help me with the YouTube algorithm. I would appreciate that. So let's dive in and discuss a couple of fundamentals here. Ethereum is the second largest cryptocurrency. In my portfolio, it is actually the third largest position. It used to be the second largest. DeFi chain, DeFi overtook it. So my largest one is Bitcoin. I would highly recommend the same kind of for everyone. And then you have like an altcoin position. You can kind of fluctuate the amount of that. My second largest one, DeFi chain, DeFi, did like 25x over the past 6 months. So that's why it's just been outperforming everything else. ETH is my third largest position. And those three are pretty much my significant crypto holdings. All the other coins are relatively small. So to me, those three, Bitcoin, DeFi, and ETH, are what I really care about because they really move a bit in my crypto portfolio. So I think that's important. Ethereum, the last time it had an all-time high is now about 3 years ago. So it was fitting that just about 3 years later, similar like Bitcoin actually, took also about 3 years to hit its all-time high again. About 3 years later, Ethereum kind of started cracking on its all-time high. Now we can have discussions if it actually cracked the all-time high because, it cracked around 1440 and a lot of people are saying the all-time high would have been actually at 1500, but let's just say we kind of touched it again. So we didn't really shoot through, but we kind of touched it again. For me, ETH has been a very, very attractive investment. I think the very first time I invested in ETH was 2016. It was around $8. I sold it at $400, so I did like 50x in it. That was fantastic. I bought ETH again at $100. So right now I'm, it dropped again right now, I think 10% from the all-time high. So I'm like, I think 13x plus. So it's been quite attractive investments for me. So for me, it's definitely something that I really care about. And so obviously this question on, hey, how well is this going to do? And how solid and how much of a position should you be taking is something obviously that comes to heart. I will make a separate video that's going to have some animation and some fundamental kind of things. It's going to be a recorded video on ETH 2.0. So I'm not going to go into details on this in this video. I'm just going to reference it a bit. But to be honest, ETH 2.0 is going to be way more relevant from a fundamental blockchain point of view. The actual question you need to ask yourself is, what problem does Ethereum solve? Let me know in the comments below what you think. What's the problem that Ethereum is solving? It's a very, very tricky question because it's actually not that easy to come up with an answer for it. For example, Bitcoin, very easy. What kind of problem does Bitcoin solve? Well, it solves the problem of a digital censorship-resistant good. It solves the problem for digital gold. What problem does my second largest position hold solve DeFi chain? Well, it is a complete decentralized DEX that allows the decentralized exchange of various goods. Now, Ethereum necessarily as a platform doesn't do that. It allows, and now let's get interesting, it allows to build a lot of other projects on top of it. And that is super relevant. And I'm not saying that it doesn't solve a necessary problem. The thing is just, is it really gonna provide a lot of production ready solutions, or is it rather gonna be used more as a sandbox for trying out a lot of things? I know that Vitalik always kind of envisioned a world computer in this. And I personally don't really see it this way. The reason is, if I would go to my mom or if I would go to a friend and I would explain, hey, it's this decentralized world computer, I'm not really sure they understand what Ethereum is all about. If, however, I go to them and say, look, Ethereum is the largest ecosystem that's completely decentralized and that allows anyone to try out anything, then this is actually what the current ecosystem is. Anything else, and now let's get really fundamental, anything else, to me, is speculation. And we might get there, but one thing that's really important, Ethereum today is not a finished product. So we still need to get somewhere. If I look at Bitcoin, for example, Bitcoin to me is a finished product. And this now is a very fundamental kind of thing. Bitcoin, from a downside, way less downside as Ethereum. And that's also why I would recommend, and I personally do, I mean, it's totally irrelevant what I recommend. Watch what I do rather than what I say. And I'm actually telling you what I'm doing. Have a way larger position in Bitcoin than in Ethereum. For the very simple reason that Ethereum has way more downside than Bitcoin. Bitcoin is by far the strongest ship if you want to sail through the stormy waters. But, and now is the key point, if Ethereum manages to deliver Ethereum 2.0, if it actually can get to a world computer and to solve whatever problem it wants to solve, I don't even understand what would be the problems this decentralized world computer might be solving. But if it actually goes there, well, the upside can be significant. And I can actually see more upside in Ethereum in 2021 than in Bitcoin. But I can also see way more downside. And so whenever you see more risk, that's the first thing. You always should be using a smaller position. Don't look at the potential upside. Look at the potential downside first and the probabilities of that. And to be honest, comparing it with Bitcoin, and now also maybe go and compare the Ethereum chart in BTC. Don't measure ETH in dollars. Measure it in BTC, and you will see right away that over the past years, not 12 months, ETH underperformed significantly compared to Bitcoin. Now again, this doesn't mean that I don't want to have any exposure to ETH, and especially over the last 12 months, also year to date, it was fantastic to be in ETH, and so I'm super happy I have some ETH. But I also want to make it clear why my position in Bitcoin is way stronger and way larger. So comparing those and answering it very clearly, ETH can outperform Bitcoin. However, it can also significantly underperform Bitcoin, and it has a higher chance of doing so. That's why I think you should have an ETH position, but the ETH position should be smaller than your Bitcoin position. Simply because ETH is not a finished product yet, there's still so many other moving parts. It has so many hacks, it has so many attacks that there is just a lot of uncertainties out there that I feel they need to be solved and they need to be addressed. And if they do, then hey, great. But so that is a bit of my investment approach here. And I also personally believe we still need to see a true all-time high. I would love to see the 1500, 1600, maybe 2000, not just scratching the 1420 by reaching 1440 or whatever. So yeah, this is maybe my 2 cents here at the end. But all in all, hey, more and more institutions are actually coming in. I think more and more institutions are going to see ETH as a possible investment. Some will just invest because it's the second largest cryptocurrency. Most will not understand what its true value is. I think very few people actually understand what its true value is because it's so difficult to explain the problem that ETH solves. And but all in all, I think it's worth having a position in. So with this, let me know what you think about this. Is ETH a worthy investment? What problem does it solve? Can you put this down in easy to understand words? Again, don't give me the solution, give me the problem. Because many people complain that ETH is actually a solution looking for a problem that doesn't exist. So give me the simple, dumbed-down version of the problem that ETH is solving, and yeah, then let's see how this entire ride goes. With this, I hope you get value at this. If you do, thumbs up for the video. I would highly appreciate it. Click the follow button and the bell icon, and then I'll see you at the next video. With this, thanks so much. Yours truly, Julian. Bye-bye.